I'm just playing. But here's the deal. You have senior leadership in this training echoing the sentiments to say, we would be elated to have people in our organization that thinks like this. Guess what? It's an immediate turnoff when you go to your upline and ask them for raises and promotions for work that you haven't proven that you can do. Last I checked, when I want a house, I do a what? Walkthrough. Last I checked, if I wanted a car, I do a drive. Last I checked, if I wanted to get married, I court, I date, I commit. But when it comes into the space of our business, the only way that we will prove or want to get better to gain the executive edge is if the company or the hospital is going to pay me to do it. And if they don't, I'm going to go try to go be a traveler or go to another hospital thinking that something different is going to happen. Am I getting too personal, y'all? You said, Dr. Jake, this is not the training I thought I was going to get. But Dr. Jake, now, I probably won't be back because I'm used to the trainings that just give me the information and don't call me out. But can I tell you something? Tips 2.0, we're holding everybody accountable, whether you work with us or not. Because we all need each other to keep this industry alive, thriving, and moving forward. We all do. So when I'm looking at the budget, you going up to them and talk, why? Because they have people to report to, that have people to report to, that have people to report to. Then your president reports to the COO. The COO reports to the CEO. The CEO reports to the board. The board reports to the regulators. The regulators report to the state. The state, y'all see how that goes up? Everybody reports to somebody. So if you're not looking at the full aspect of the full system, you're missing out. Number 3. So we went over understanding the P&L. Then you got to understand the budget. Now you got to understand the cost-benefit analysis for central sterile processing initiatives. Cost-benefit analysis compares the benefits of an initiative to its associated cost. Most of you, when you want your upline to approve something, the first thing you send is a proposal with the cost without any context of how it can benefit the entire organization, not just your department. That's why you're getting not approved. You may say, Dr. Jake, I'm not a manager. I'm not a director. I'm a supervisor. I'm a team lead. I'm an educator. Well, y'all have directors in this call right now. And directors, press the number 1. That if your educator, your team lead, your supervisor, your manager, your project manager were to send you a report with not just the cost, but the benefit of that cost and how it will make the organization more profitable, more efficient, how many of you directors will pay closer attention and be more open to saying yes than a dry blanket cost and telling you that they need it? Press the number 1, directors, if you would be more open to saying yes to that. If they provided more context versus just saying, listen, Kenneth, 1, Fernando, did 7 ones. That means he approved 7 times. Orlando, 1. We already know Stacy's a 1. You don't have to worry about that. Stacy is a 1. So with 4 directors in here, all 4 said they will be more open to saying yes if your ask came with context and it came with a full implemented plan and who will be in charge to lead it. 4 directors agree. And it's funny because the leaders always say the directors never say yes, and the directors say the senior leadership don't say yes, when all actuality, everybody just needs context. Because what we have to take into consideration is that director, that's their job. And if they make the wrong move too many times, they can't feed their family. Then if they get fired from the facility by not doing a great job as a director, guess what happens? It hurts their reputation. And if somebody's reputation is shot, their credibility is gone. If the credibility is gone, your opportunities become shorter. Do y'all see how this all has a trickle effect? So me providing context, a report, and all of this so that I can give them all the information they need to make a legitimate decision shows them you care about not only your needs are, but you care about their fears and their needs too. That's what you call a symbiotic relationship. And do y'all know what this SIP's hand is? From one hand to another? It's from this SIP's logo is in representation of what symbiotic relationship looks like. That's what it means. When y'all see this SIP's hand, it says, as you need me, I support you. You will support me as I need you. And if we had more leaders that thought like that, our healthcare system would be changed. Now we got to apply the cost benefit. So give me an example. A proposal to invest in advanced sterilization technology may show initial cost, but can highlight long-term saving in faster processing time, lower failure rates, and reduce contamination risk. Let me show you something. You know how most leaders send directors, I need you in here to support me, okay? Do you know how most leaders send proposals to directors? Managers send proposals, and directors send proposals up. A company comes in, they sell you on all the gift, the gab, and the gimmick, all the stuff to make it look good. Company comes in, they wow you down, they wine you down, they take you to the best restaurants. You ain't never been courted like that before. They make you feel special. You say, yes, we're going to get this equipment. You send a $250,000 proposal up to your leadership and say, we need this in order to be better, with no context. Versus saying, hey, based on our current performance and efficiency and our processing time, I was able to do a documented research on how unproductive we've been. And with this new software and technology, or this machine, we can increase efficiency processing time by 20% without having to have the hard labor of extra training, because it's easily transferred. From that, you will be able to save $250,000 a year, making your department $250,000 more profitable. So yes, the investment is $250,000. However, there's a financing option over 3 years that will allow for us to pay